Start. Ladies and gentlemen, प्यारा, I am delighted to present the Rashtrapati Scouts and Guides Award certificates for the years 2007-8 and 2008-9. These certificates are recognition of hard work and discipline. So I congratulate all the winners. Bharat Scouts and Guides is a movement that places service before sale and hence is worthy of praise. I congratulate all its members for their commendable work in fostering the spirit of national integration and for promoting youth development activities. I also call on them to motivate others to work selflessly. प्यारा, a holistic approach towards the development of youth is extremely necessary for preparing them to undertake service towards the nation and towards humanity. India is a country of young people with 45% of its population in the age group below 25 years. Youth are clearly destined to play a major role in the future of India. It is important to impart education and skills to them so that they can earn a good livelihood. It is also important to inculcate right values in them and nurture the mental, physical, and spiritual aspects of their personality. A life without virtue is like a flower without fragrance. I am reminded of Gandhiji's words, all your scholarship would be in vain if at the same time you do not build your character. It is heartening to note that Bharat Scouts and Guides seeks to build balanced human beings and is engaged in promoting lectures, seminars, competitions and exhibitions for this purpose. Pyara, all parents want their children to do well in life and at the same time to be responsible citizens. Channelizing the energy and capabilities of the youth for the task of nation building is necessary. It is necessary to approach rural youth and rope them in also. The range and the nature of opportunities that exist today were unthinkable during my times when I was a student. The advances in science and technology have opened new areas of activities and new fields of knowledge. For its development, the country needs to harness the talent of its people and the advances of science and technology for increasing productivity of the agricultural, industrial and service sectors. The youth must concentrate on acquiring new skills and knowledge which can be used for the welfare of the people of the country. Pyara, the youth and the students of today will be architects of the India of tomorrow. Great hopes are pinned on you. I believe that discipline is of fundamental importance to our nation, whether it is in our school, in our work, or in our civil life. If there is discipline in our daily lives, we could be more systematic and hence more productive in whatever we do. It gives confidence in facing the world with resolve and fortitude. It is also important that we are honest and abide by rules and regulations. We must fight corruption and corrupt practices. Hard work, discipline, commitment, and determination will be the wheels on which one can navigate through tough terrains and reach the destination. You, the youth, are to carry the nation forward, to take its place as an exemplary democracy, an economic power, and a progressive society. It is important to create awareness among the people on various socio-economic issues. I have often called on civil society, NGOs, and educated youth to engage in social work and to have regular and constant interaction with the local population to create awareness amongst them and extend to them support for building their capacities and skills. Para. The youth must appreciate the richness and diversity of our culture and imbibe our age-old values of truth, tolerance, and respect for all, in particular for their parents, teachers, and elders. The spirit of harmony and tolerance has been our hallmark, and you should strive to uphold these values. The nation needs the contribution of every individual to strengthen every fabric of our nation. Movements like the Bharat Scouts and Guides create an atmosphere of cooperation that promotes national integration. We cannot ignore the planet on which we live and the challenge of climate change we face. Each one of you can take a pledge to plant a tree by the end of this session. Use water and energy with care. Both are scarce resources, so do not waste them. Collect old clothes and distribute them amongst the poor. Collect unused medicines and give them to doctors for distribution to poor patients. Also develop a civic sense to keep your city, town, and village clean. I hope it will be possible for you to follow these suggestions in your daily life and promote and propagate these among your friends. This will be an important contribution of individuals to the effort to keep our environs clean as well as do reducing pollution and tackling climate change. Stop.